Back again is Frosty Capone with another Frosty Vision. And what I'm finna talk about, these are just some drunken rants. Yeah, I'm ranting and I'm raving. Because since November 6th, nigga like me have has been terrified, bro. Let me tell you, I'm a black man. Just turned 54, December 8th, 24. I ain't got no money saved up. That's my fault. Cost of living is going up ever more increasingly since November 6th. I just lost my car about almost 4 weeks ago. I live 30 minutes away from where I work 30 minutes away from where I live. I'm disabled. You don't believe me? Look at me. Look at me. Just because I say this is drunken rants, don't mean that this stumble is due to intoxication. People who really know me know that bobble is a little more intensified, but dude, check it out. Doge infiltrating everything in the IRS, Social Security, nigga. At the very time when I file my damn taxes and waiting on them, and I'm going through such physical difficulties because I was hit by a car when I was 2. Over the course of time, you know, it's my limp has been more defined and always could rely on my right leg. But about a month ago, I sort of injured this motherfucker. About 3 weeks went by. I just felt, okay, I'm good again. But I noticed I couldn't walk as far. I used to be able to walk a mile to possibly even 3. About 3-4 months ago. Now I can't even do it. So here we go. With this Doge infiltration, I filed my taxes just a little bit before I learned that Elon got all up in the IRS and whatever's going on that might hinder the release, not just the release, but the acceptance and release in my case of tax returns. I ain't getting this much. I'm not getting that much. The website says a certain amount of days after you filed, and then it has to be accepted, and then a certain more amount of days after it's accepted, which seems pretty typical. I'm still waiting on mine. It should have been on the 23rd, and I wasn't getting nothing but 445. That's not your business, but I told it. But I'm just saying that just to let you know that I got a delay on my income tax. Other years, it didn't take this long. But now they dragging the feet. They messing around with Social Security. Now maybe I need to get to some more research. Are they messing around with Social Security supplemental income or Social Security disability? Because I believe when you say Social Security, the whole entire umbrella is covered. And with the way that my physical condition is going with the limp in my leg, and then the slight injury I had to my right ankle that intensified but got better, and then no sooner than it got better, I can walk up to 2 miles with no problem and back. I woke up one Saturday morning after my car was repoed to go get an Uber to the store. And I was like, oh man, I felt that pain, that heat, that fiery sit your butt down feeling. But I said, you know what? I've dealt with this before. I'm not going to take any ibuprofen. I just need to move my legs around. By the time I got to the store and was headed out with my goods, I collapsed and had to ease down on one knee. So I wouldn't slam what I bought onto that hard floor in Circle K. Because I didn't want no busted open beer cans on me. I don't smell like beer, and I got to go back home in the Uber and Shane smelling like beer. And then the dude who drove me there, he was disabled too. This dude had only one arm. And like a leg and a half, he had a prosthetic extension on his left, like about in the calf area or whatever. But I said to this man, I see you understand what it's like to have a disability. He was like, yeah, but look, this is Uber dude. He's trying to clock his dollars. And I was in so much pain, and I needed somebody to help me get to them stairs, at least. And even though it wasn't that far, I said, you know what? After he mentioned, yeah, man, I would help you, but I gotta get my hustle on. Basically, is what he said. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I wait somebody to be around here. And I don't know how long it was. It seemed like forever. Nobody came around that I felt comfortable. Nobody at all. So I crawled to my steps. I eased on up them stairs. And this was like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks at the most. I don't know, time flies. All I know is I'm just trying to see what my raise is going to be after my first year at this new job I got. Oh, Lord, I don't know how to put this all into a streamlined, comprehensible thought of discussion. But the Trump administration is gonna kill us all, cuz. I'm waiting on my taxes. Doge in there messing around with IRS stuff. And I've gotten to a physical state to where I believe I cannot go too long and walking around like I physically could back in the day. I call Uber to pick me up just to go to Circle K 3 blocks up the street. I get down the stairs, in the Uber, out the Uber, in the store, get what I'm gonna get. And by the time I get back into the Uber, and this might not have been no more than 5 minutes. Not intense anything. Just normal everyday stuff that you all do. You two good-legged mother. Anyway, get back in the Uber. My ankle has such fiery, excruciating pain. I feel like when I get out this Uber, I'm not going to be able to get to the staircase, halfway to the staircase, before I have to crawl and then scoot up the stairs again. Hey, but I made it this time. But the thing about it is, if they messing with Social Security and trying to validate who deserves it, they messing around with Social Security, disability, or retirement, whatever it is, and they trying to figure out who deserves it. Nobody deserves this shit more than me. I've been dealing with my disability all my life. I've done remarkable things despite of my disability. On a physical aspect, growing up, I could swim. I'm black. Beat the stereotype. I believe even right now, if I get in the water, I probably can't kick my legs like I used to, but I could drag that water and pull me across to the other side, and I'll win you. Michael Phelps or whoever can swim like him. Anyway, I believe I still got that. But walking, running, jogging, jumping jacks, jumping rope, just basic exercise, I can't even do. Because just to get down the stairs in a car, out the car when I get to the store, back in the car before I get back home, I feel like I ain't going to make it up the stairs. That pain is messing with me, and I'm thinking of filing full disability. And I've done my research. I'm going to be struggling worse. But previously, there were some buffers, which now with this Doge administration aren't going to be afforded to me. For one, I'm black. They might go down and they might tap into some documents. I didn't even know that shit was on record of how physically fit I was, despite my disability. But look, age and drug abuse and just mistreating yourself growing up takes a toll on you. And here I am, 54, going on 54 and a half. And I don't even think that even if I had a car right now, to walk down the stairs to my car and then drive 30 minutes to work and get out my car, even if I were to get there early enough to park in a handicap space right to the back door, by the time I get out my car and be able to clock in, I will be in such excruciating pain. I don't want to have to lose my job because I can get a ride all the way up to the back door. But physically, I'm so screwed, I can't even get to the back door to scan my badge to pull the door open to get to my desk to clock in. It's not a good feeling. Mm-mm. It's not a good feeling, cuz. When you realize you at a certain age, but physically, it's not matching up with your mentally. I still have a mental vibrance that my physical limitations cannot equate to. And with the cost of living going up, and now with all the tariffs and things, to look for a new car, it's going to cost me probably, by the time I finally do lock one down and get something saved up, it's going to cost me more after 72 months or whatever my agreement is, in any way, shape, fashion, or form, being the last vehicle I had, which I had to lose because I had to start working on site. That's taking money up out my pocket to get to the site. Transportation costs a lot anywhere you at. I just don't know what to do, man. This Trump administration is getting to be like what I told people in 2016. No, 2020. Before those results came in, if Trump becomes president, I'm moving out of the country. I probably should have, right then and there. And anybody who wasn't down with me, I should have said, fuck it. That's when I should have filed for divorce and moved out the fucking country. Because now, I don't even want to be in this country, Lo. I didn't start voting for nobody till Obama. But I've been voting for presidents ever since. And when it comes to the two presidents I didn't vote for, both of them motherfuckers is the same nigga. That a bitch. And he ready to shut down everything for everybody. Punk made mother. I don't know, cuz. But at least I ain't no rich, wealthy Wall Street tycoon who was witnessing the crashing of the stock market. Because he could have had his stuff spread so far and wide and things is collapsing at such a rate, even if what he's invested in is going to recover, he'll still be owing. And too broke even with recovery to recoup to where he killed himself. I ain't like that. I done been down before. I'll be up again. I'm down now. I'll be up again. By the grace of God, I'll be up again. Where there is a will, there is a way. And the will is God's will, and the way is God's way. All I got to do is just say, keep praying, America. Prices are going up. Wages might even start going down. If they don't start going down, they might as well. The way that prices are going to be going up, we all screwed in the game, cuz. You shouldn't have voted for Trump. Even if Kamala would have been a bad choice. I don't think all of this, what's going on now, would have been dumped on us like that. It would have taken us a while to find out that there's a backdoor situation going on. But now, right now, this is all in your face. We getting mollywopped by the Trump administration. Everybody, African American, Latinos, Asian Americans, especially my indigenous brothers and sisters of the United States of America, or just the Americas, period. North, Central, and South America. We all getting done wrong. And no matter what country you from, you getting done wrong. You ain't got your papers in order? You better hurry up before he shooting up, do something to stop that correction from being made, which has probably already happened. And I'm a citizen of this damn country. And I know my fate and the fate of my people is like out of here.